Hi guys, it's Destiny. I know it's been a while. Don't tell me, I already know. A lot is going on and hopefully I'll be able to tell you exactly what that is, but right now, mum's the word. So I came back to talk about this video, this viral video of course, that came out with the bus driver uppercutting this girl on a bus, on a city bus. So if you haven't seen the video will be in the description box below. But yeah, so this older gentleman who had been with the city bus driving commission, I believe that's what they call it, for 22 years. He's driving and this young lady gets on the bus. She was originally said to be a teenage girl. That wasn't true, and that's why I don't like to come out with stuff the minute it happens, because you usually have to wait for the truth to come out. She wasn't a teenager. She's 25 years old and she was drunk. So she gets on the bus drunk and she starts being very combative with everybody, but then turns her combative behavior onto the bus driver. So mind you, he's driving. This is not parked. He's driving. And what she does is she comes up from behind and slaps him. So you're talking about a blindside slap. He's driving, so you could have endangered, you endangered the lives of everybody on that bus and everybody who was on the street with that bus. So you didn't just slap a man parked and y'all just having a little spat. You slapped somebody while driving a commercial vehicle. It's very easy to lose control of a car. But this is a bus, a city bus. So she was out of pocket. Anyway, she slaps him. He then stops the bus, gets up, and I kid you not, the punch seemed like it came like from the back of his freaking knee all the way up and catches her, and a true uppercut, caught her right under her chin. You could hear her freaking jaw clap. That's how bad it was. He hit her. She got a little bit of airtime, not a lot, but a little bit. That's how hard he hit her. She falls. He then opens the door, picks her up, just like it's on freaking Fresh Prince or something, tosses her out like it was Uncle Phil tossing Jazz out the house. Like, picks him up, tosses her out of the bus, picks up her stuff, tosses that out of the bus. She gets back on the bus and he starts wailing on her, like by her hair in like a clinch, like these are two girls fighting, twists it and begins to pummel her in her face. Now, here's what I think about the situation. Now that I've given you a play-by-play, if you want to see the videos in the description box below, basically I just told you what happened. I want to go through everybody who's in the wrong. And trust me, everybody was in the wrong. To the people on the bus that sat there and recorded it and then posted it, like, I'll get back to that. Anyway, to the people that sat there and watched and didn't jump in and do anything, when you already could tell that something was about to happen, you're out of pocket. You really are, and I hope you feel horrible because you could have done something. If anything, you could have stood in between them. You didn't have to sit there and watch her slap somebody who could have endangered your life, or who did endanger your life by slapping somebody who was driving, or sitting there and letting this man beat the hell, I can't put it no other way, beat the hell out of a young lady like that. She wasn't acting like a young lady, but she was a young woman. Whether she was an old woman, it didn't matter. You sat there and watched this man beat this woman like that. You're out of pocket. To the girl, you got on this bus drunk. You should have just sat down somewhere. But no, you had to be combative. I have the video and I'll link it to this video, my thoughts on domestic violence. So, did she deserve it? She deserved a tail whooping from somebody. I hate that it was I would hate that it was that man that did it, but somebody needs to whoop her tail. So yes, I do think she deserved what she got. I just hate that she got it from him. That's just how I feel. You don't agree with me? That's fine. I'm okay with that. But she should have never put her hands on him. So she checked that box, and you even heard him say it. It's what I'm talking about. That's how men look at it. When a woman hits a man, they feel like, oh, if you want to hit a man and you want to act like a man, you can get beat like a man. I don't agree with it. But I've said it before, that's just how men that I've talked to before have said they feel about situations like that. Like, if a woman hits me, I feel like she has, the gumption and gall to get hit back. I don't agree with it, but I've said it before, and you sat there and you will hear this man said that. She want to act like a man, she can get beat like a man. Third person, to that man. Like, there was that second of time where you could have just stopped the bus and then just put her off. But you decided to hit her. And I don't feel bad for you from that standpoint, because like you could have done so many other things. There were so many like other ways you could have handled that situation, and such a better outcome that you could have had. Like you could have actually pressed charges against her for what she did. You could have had her suspended from riding your bus line. There could have been so many different things you could have done, but no, you chose to uppercut her. Like you hit her like you were gonna gain points on Donkey Kong. Like you hit her so hard. And I'm saying you, like I'm talking to these people because that's just a habit, but he hit her like he was hitting a man. It's like he saw red. Now, honestly, that's my true opinion. I do think he snapped. Like once you hit me and I'm driving a vehicle, you're in danger of my life, and he just snapped. I really don't think he thought about the fact that he was hitting her as hard or going in as hard. I don't know. I just don't feel like he was in his clear mind when he did it. He couldn't have been, because the way he beat that girl, you weren't in your clear mind. You were seeing red at that point. But like to the recording, like that's what we have turned into now. Like, I know I say like a lot. That's a habit too. Oh well. But that's what we have turned into, just a generation that puts everything on World Star. I would have never seen this had somebody that I'm following on Twitter not said something about it. Because I don't go to World Star. If somebody tells me a video is on World Star, usually I will YouTube it. I will not even type in worldstarhiphop.com. It's not gonna happen. So if I'm just missing all this great music and underground artists, I pass. I just will have to find out about it some other way, because I'm not going to World Star. But that's what it's turned into, because when you do, or when I did go to World Star, all you saw were chicks busting it open, bad rap, good rap, underground rap video, like music videos, and fights. And the majority of what you see is fights. Like, not just your ordinary pit pat on the street, you know, oh, we got beef. No, like dragging people down the street fights. And it's sickening. So to this whole video thing, my personal opinion is he lost his job. He should have lost his job. He should have reacted a better way. 22 years on the city bus or city transit commission, and you throw it all away for this hood rat, this drunk hood rat. Like, you should have lost your job. And he hit a woman too easily for me to think that he's never hit a woman before. So for a lot of different reasons, I don't feel completely bad for you. I hate that it had to happen. I hate the whole situation had to happen, period. So those are my thoughts on the whole bus driver situation, because I see people are talking about it, and some people say she deserved it, some people say she didn't, and feel bad for her because she got hit. And I really don't feel bad for anybody involved, because it was all one big ratchet mess. But I do have to look at it from an objective standpoint and say, I mean, I can see how people are saying that they feel bad for him because he was put in a situation where he snapped. I see that. They feel bad for her because clearly all of this is jacked up. Like all of this, probably some of this back here is all jacked up, because he just beat her to high hell. But you came at somebody, whether driving a vehicle, you came at a man like that, you slapped, you did deserve to get a whooping. And yeah, that's my 2 cents on the whole bus driver uppercut thing. But like I said, I'll put the video in the description box below if you haven't seen it or don't know what I'm talking about. But I want to know what you think. I do want to know how you feel about it. If you feel like it was justified, if it wasn't justified, you know, your standpoint. You know, I like to hear other people's input. So yeah, let me know what you think about the whole bus driver thing. I am going to be making more videos. I am not going to stay ghost and gone forever. I understand. I appreciate all my new subscribers. Thank you for your support. Yeah, and that's it. But yeah, I love you. Don't think I forgot. I do love you. So I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.